Hey guys, and welcome back to Inside Investing. And today we're going to be calculating how much money you should be investing in your investment portfolio. Let's go. So yeah guys, today we're going to be helping you out and we're going to be calculating how much money you should be investing to really grow your portfolio. But to start off, let's have a look at our portfolio because I think that's a very good starting point. It's not a good starting point looking at our profit and loss because at this point in time it's minus 108 euros. And today we've lost around 17 euros. Bankruptcy! But looking at the total balance of our portfolio, that is, I think, a good starting point. And of course, I think that's the first step that we need to discuss with you. It's going to depend per person how much money you should be investing. If you don't have any saving funds set aside for, let's say, urgent things like your car breaking down or whatever, then please take care of those things first. But once you really want to start investing, then we can calculate how much money you can earn. And we're going to show that to you in a little bit. If you like this video so far, by the way, then please give this video a thumbs up. And also subscribe, because our portfolio, as you see on screen, is really going to grow this upcoming year. So if you want to see how that works and how much money we're going to be, well, hopefully profiting, but might also be losing, then of course subscribe. So in our case, what I was mentioning is that we currently have 1,600 euros. I think for us, we're going to keep it to, let's say, 200 to 300 euros per month that we're going to be investing. And I'm going to calculate together with you how much profit that might actually turn out to be. As we've mentioned before in our previous video on the strategy of our 2023, I would say, investing strategy, our main buys that we're going to be doing with that money is going to be the VWRL as well as the VUSA, but also the second step was the other ETFs. So that might be one of these, or yeah, one that you might miss in this list. So of course, if you have any good ETFs that we need to have a look at, please leave them down at the comments below. As you see, currently we have 23 euros available to trade. So that's a little bit difficult now to start trading. So I think it's time for us to have a look at the investment return calculator, which you can find on the NerdWallet website, and then investment return calculator. We can fill this in for our portfolio first, and then afterwards we can calculate together with you. Also, of course, you can use this website on your own as well. So we currently already have around 1,600, but let's say dollars as an initial investment. And then what we want to do is make a monthly contribution, making sure that each and every month you set aside some money for your investments. That's the key, and that's also what we're really going to do in the upcoming period as well. So please, whatever it is, it could be 50 euros, 100 euros, or if you're a big baller, it could be a couple of thousand euros, but at least do something on a consistent basis. That's also what Warren Buffett always says as well. It's time in the market, so you need to have the most time. Your money needs to have the most time in the market. You won't be timing the market. So that's of course why we always say, well, invest in a monthly basis. Make sure whatever you do it on a periodic, frequent basis. Every month, drop in the 50, the 100 euros or dollars that you can invest. And that's, I think, what we're now going to show you on screen. So how much we want to invest, I think that's going to be around 200 euros, but we're in it for the long run. I must say, guys, we're quite young, so we still have a lot of years to grow, and we have an expected rate of return. We have a very long investment horizon, and that's also why we put this on 30. That's why we don't really care about what's going to happen in the next 2 months or so, because we're long-term investors. We don't do day trading or whatever. No, it's sort of like the set and forget strategy, as we always like to say. Let's do the calculation. Ooh, that looks nice, huh? $250,000 in 30 years only by investing $200 a month. It's something that, at least in our case, we can afford to lose and to invest, and we don't need that money. So we can rank in like $250,000. That's a lot of money. Let's say in your case, I don't know, right? You're a big baller and you have $1,000 to invest on a monthly basis. That's a lot of money, I know. Let's say you can directly invest $25,000, and then boom, you have 1.4 million, guys. You'd be a millionaire by the time, just by investing $1,000 on a monthly basis. Insane money, guys. But let's say you are not that big of a baller. Your initial investment is it's still good, right? $1,000, that's still nice. And then on a monthly basis, you can invest $50. But you're very, very young. Let's say you're just in the 20s. So you still have, let's say, 40 years to invest. Then still, that's 150K that you investment be worth at the end of those 40 years? So that's still a shit ton of money that you can earn just by investing $50 a month. Guys, that's I think the main thing that we want to show to you today. That doesn't really matter how much money you invest. As long as you do it on a consistent basis each and every month, just invest the amount of money that you set yourself up to do. And then I think in the long run, of course, do your own research, but we think that in the long run, that might be a very good option for your money. If you have any other questions on how to invest, then of course subscribe, because in our on our channel we have a lot of different explaining how to videos, tutorials on the DEGIRO as well, and actually how to buy S&P 500 ETF. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and then we'll see you in the next one, guys. Let's go.